I need 7 pair of socks to sleep. I'm
and
freezing.
a sweater and 3 blankets and anything.
If I can't wear socks, I'm gonna die. My toes are gonna get amputated. So.
I know everybody's gonna come up with like, but those window things, like I forgot the word, window carpets, like in front of the window.
And curtains.
Curtains, yes, curtains. Thank you. I lived with a cat for the biggest part of my life, and that was the best part of my life.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome to another sit-down game.
Welcome.
We asked our Instagram followers to give us statements that we can either say agree or disagree to, and we've got them here in this bowl. So basically what we're gonna do is pull out one statement, read it aloud, and then flip either I agree with that statement or I disagree.
And you get a minute max for both of us to wrap up the topic if we tend to talk about it.
That's right. That way we do not just blah, blah, blah forever. All right, ready to get started?
For your sake.
Yeah, and for our editing's sake. Ready?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, statement number 1. Surveillance cameras in public places enhance safety. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. What did you say? Agree?
Absolutely. Like,
yeah.
I mean, what is the negative point? Like, nobody's having a peep show on it. Who cares?
German Datenschutz. Like,
yeah.
I don't want you to know that I went to the grocery store and then to the bank and then I don't know.
No. I think everything you can do with it is for safety. Like,
I'm such a true crime person that like there's so many times where they're like, and the cameras didn't work that day. We're like, it's ruined. The whole thing is ruined. So we think they're important. Okay, good. Agreed.
Absolutely.
That was only 30 seconds.
Since this one fell out, I'm gonna take this one. Stores should be open on Sundays and holidays. 3, 2, 1. I think what we do is very friendly for employees. I mean, you say, okay, but then
Just really quick, for people who have never been to Germany and don't know that, Sunday is a dark day. No stores, like restaurants are open because they do Monday dark days.
But no grocery stores.
No grocery shopping, nothing is open on a Sunday is the feeling. So you have to be prepared, because which Germans are. But if you're not from Germany, you usually forgot something and need something on a Sunday that you can't get. So anyway.
Well, it forces you to have your shit together.
The reason I said disagree is because the holidays was in there. I kind of think things should be open on Sunday because for me, Sunday is a very productive day.
But you also have to have those people that are supposed to work there. So
yeah, I know. It's
just give them their own free day.
I get that. They should have a day off. Yeah, and holidays. I don't want people to work on holidays. I think everybody should have holidays off. Okay, next one. The earth is flat.
Who put that in there?
2, 1.
Do we even have to talk about that? Like literally,
timer anyway.
I saw videos about people who tried to prove that the earth is flat, like with the light, and when I have like the hole through my pedal.
With the sun.
Like, like literally tried to prove the earth is flat, and during that experiment they
disproved it.
Then, yeah, like,
I know.
What do we even talk about?
Not even talking about it. You want to pull the next one?
All drugs should be decriminalized.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I mean, with weed or something, you can see it one way or the other, but I actually literally, when we came home today, I had in my head, why are cigarettes legal? Like, they are intoxicating for the person. You can die from it, and they're wasting, like they are waste in the environment. Like what, like from the impact on your body, what's the difference to like heroin or anything? Like it's damaging your body.
Yes, you damage the body, you're damaging the person standing next to you at the football stadium who hates you. Yeah, I get that. This wasn't about that, but that's true. I just think that it's a slippery slope. If you were to decriminalize everything, obviously, then it makes everything more accessible, which scares me. So I just said no. Next one. Online dating is a valid and effective way of finding a partner.
3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Nice. I mean, we always have the same opinions.
Why would you even say that it's not? Like, you can find your partner anywhere.
Well, yes, you can find your partner anywhere. I think the argument on the other side is like, people don't take you seriously. Like, you set up dates and then you get stood up, and like there's that side of online dating. Then I think once you've met that person in person, then I think it could go well. It's just the whole like the getting up to being in person thing that like people screw around, or they don't care, or they swipe too much. That can be not good. But I think if you've met someone online and you started dating them, I do think it's a valid way to find people. And yeah, you know what I mean though?
Sure.
No opinion. Okay.
If both people eat garlic, it cancels out the bad breath.
Three, two, one. What did you say?
I mean, I don't know if like how you interpret canceling out, but yeah, I always think like it's kind of a phrase, but I always think like if I eat garlic, you should eat garlic too, to not make it that harsh on you.
I never thought about this before meeting Jörn, and it was when we were getting dinner for the first time together, and when he was like, "Are you getting garlic sauce? Like if you're getting it, I'll get it. Like you," and then I was like, "Sure, I don't care." I never thought about it before, but I do think that it cancels it out now that I have Germanized myself.
I don't know if garlic sauces are such a common thing in America, like with us.
I guess. Like aiolis. Yeah, I guess so. Public figures should keep their political opinions private. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you agree?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a disagreement, people. I disagreed.
I don't know. It's hard to tell because also like nowadays you are such a target. As soon as you don't publish something the proper way, like today, literally today, there was a soccer club in Germany who said like we are against all like racism, blah blah blah. But I don't know. We don't want to go onto a demonstration where we say like kill all the rights. Like that is too dramatic. But of course they worded it in a way like that was so terrible and like they made themselves such a target. So you cannot lose unless you fully go
took
in
the
one
whole minute about
direction.
this.
Okay, sorry.
No, because now we have to have a whole nother minute because I don't think you answered the question. If you are somebody, a public figure like Taylor Swift, who has billions of people who look up to you and care about you, and something happens in the world that you need to stand up for or whatever, and you don't do that, or you do that, let's say Taylor Swift says Black Lives Matter, then if she has a fandom of people that actually matters to, I mean, it should matter to everyone, but that actually personally applies to, and you see somebody who you look up to as a good artist and supporting a cause that is for you, I think that's good. I think it can only bring good.
I think it just depends on which matter it is. Like
no, because I think if you have views like a certain ex-president that we've had, if you have those views and you make them loud and clear, good, now I know, because now I'm not going to be idolizing you and following you and giving money to your companies because I know how you feel. And so I think that's how it should be.
Okay.
Anyway, minute over. Next one. That was our first disagreement, so it had to be longer.
The concept of soulmates is unrealistic.
3, 2, 1. What did you say? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I really thought you were going to disagree with me on this one.
No.
Okay.
I just like it's made such a huge topic nowadays, like into everything that everybody and basically unless you meet your soulmate, you're not meeting the right person.
Okay.
Like it can still be the right person. Maybe some people don't have a soulmate, but I do.
Okay.
Which is you, unless you and not
so you're
that you
saying
think
soulmates exist for some people and not for other people?
I mean, no, they might exist somewhere, but just because you think like this is not my soulmate and you're gonna look for it, but they live in somewhere Middle Africa, you're never gonna find them. Like,
okay.
So.
Okay, I think soulmates exist.
I know you do.
That's it. Nothing else to say. Moving on. Money can buy happiness. 3, 2, 1. Oh, we disagreed again. Okay.
It doesn't mean that you need money to be happy, but it definitely supports your comfort.
See, I was thinking that, like, for me, the word happiness is why I said disagree, because I don't think money buys happiness. Money can buy security, maybe. Money can buy maybe less anxiety. Money can buy less stress, but it can buy all of those opposites as well. But I just don't think it buys happiness.
It can buy the things that make you feel happy. So.
Or you can like be sitting on a $1 billion yacht with your champagne and feeling not happy.
But that depends on your priorities. If you have the priorities of things that make you happy, then you can use the money to work your way towards those priorities. If a yacht and $1 billion and champagne is not what makes you happy,
but
then
maybe you don't have time for happiness. Maybe you don't have time for happiness because you're making money. It's my handwriting. Sometimes it's hard to read.
Social media is more harmful than beneficial. 3, 2, 1.
You think it's more harmful than beneficial? Wow,
Yeah.
we really are disagreeing.
Like what I pull out of social media is mostly news about so many different topics where they are channeled, like they are channeled into my feed. So I find them all there.
Okay.
But I can also find that somewhere else. I can also look up the news somewhere, like in specific parts. But as many expectations or as many standards that social media puts onto people nowadays and young people nowadays, I think it's making more damage there than it does benefit me with my channel of news.
I go back and forth with this. I do agree that social media can be harmful, but do I think it's more harmful than good? I'm on the fence about that. I might call it 50-50, and that's why I had to say disagree, because I do think that social media and that this generation of social media has brought a lot more openness, or at least we've opened our eyes a lot more. Before social media, or before media in general, you could live on your farm and you've only met the 15 people in your town when you rode your horse and buggy somewhere. And so your relationship to other humans, your humanity, you only know what you see, what you know. And I think social media has really broadened the horizons. Like, you can see what someone's life in Egypt is like and what someone's life far away, to people who you would normally, maybe you wouldn't have empathy or sympathy for, but now that you see these things, I don't know, you know what I mean? I think it is helping to humanize, I hope. Obviously there's a lot of not nice stuff on the internet too, but the hope is that it humanizes people and brings us closer and keeps us more informed than in the olden days when your news was just in the newspaper or word of mouth. You know, me?
Yeah, you.
I don't know who wrote this. Ketchup belongs in the fridge. 3, 2, 1. I agree with that.
Like, it's something that goes bad if you don't have it. Like, if you...
Does it?
I think so. I'm pretty sure at least faster.
Yeah, but in every restaurant, it's sitting on the table. And when I worked in the restaurants, we did not put it in a fridge at night. That ketchup was on the table, and then maybe we'd put it in the back somewhere, but not in the fridge. And I never thought about that. My personal ketchup is in the fridge.
The glass bottles, I think they belong into the fridge rather than the squeeze bottles, because they may be less hygienic because they have like stuff around the
I don't know.
thing.
And this sounds like a very personal problem in someone else's relationship that they've been fighting about where does the ketchup go, and they wanted us to solve the problem. So we say fridge.
Yeah, but life hack, you could also put it upside down, then runs down.
He got that from Lupin.
Anyway, yeah.
If anyone's watched it.
Netflix. We just talked about it. Netflix is better than traditional TV.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm 50-50 though. Well, the only reason I'm 50-50 is like part of me really did enjoy when like Monday night was Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or whatever. Like Monday Night Bachelor, like there is something fun about making your TV an event, and it's something that we don't do because of Netflix and because you can just binge through something. We don't make it special, we just binge something and then move on to the next thing.
How often do we have time on point
I know.
to watch
well,
something?
we had DVR, so
which
I
is
liked
basically
cable
Netflix
when it
with
was
the stuff
recording.
that ran on the TV before.
But it was fun to make that day special.
Yeah.
And so I missed that a little bit. But otherwise...
We don't even have traditional TV. We have only Netflix, and we survive because the educational part, we, by the way, get from social media mostly.
What do you mean, the educational part?
Educational part of TV.
Oh, you mean news?
Yeah.
Yes.
For example.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Yay, Netflix. Oh, cheating is unforgivable. 3.
I know what your answer is anyway.
1. What? Really?
Yeah.
I did not think you were going to say that.
I mean, to be fair, I think there's a difference between unforgivable and not workable. Like, if you cheat on me, then maybe we can make it work, but it will always stay in my head. And I could never say, like, whatever. Like, if in one point I couldn't even take out myself, like, in one point, like in a very harsh argument or in a bad fight, somebody would bring that up. Even though it is, like, all forgiven, all forgotten, but it's like all forgiven, in a way, like, okay, it's fine, we're gonna work on it, we're gonna be together. So
I said that I don't think it's forgivable for me personally, because I know that I wouldn't get over it. And like you said, like it would be in my mind, even I couldn't get over it. I do know that people do get over it and that people work through that, and like it's okay and also a healthy way to do it. I think I unhealthily cannot get over it. So yeah, for me, I can't do it. However, people do it. People do it.
No socks in bed! Exclamation mark. 3, 2, 1. I was literally about to say,
No,
like,
disagree.
I don't even know why I'm asking that, because I'm not sleeping with socks, and sexy time is also no socks because it would just...
He hates socks. I need 7 pairs of socks to sleep. I'm
And
freezing.
a sweater and 3 blankets and anything.
If I can't wear socks, I'm gonna die. My toes are gonna get amputated. So, socks, yes. Ghosts exist. 3, 2, 1.
I know everybody's gonna come up with like, but those window things, like I forgot the word, window carpets, like in front of the window.
Curtains.
Curtains, yes, curtains, thank you. They are moving without anybody being there, but I don't think so. It is a belief thing. If you believe it, then they might be there.
I feel like I grew up in a haunted house for 2 of my years. I feel that way.
You grew up with 2 sisters, maybe.
That feeling, they weren't there. I feel like in my life I've experienced ghosts, and I think I'm open to the belief that anything sort of exists, I guess. So that's why I said they do.
Unicorns?
I hope I don't really meet them. If they do, I'd like them not to. But I just am open. The door's open. The door's shut to this apartment. No ghosts in this apartment. But
her mind door is open.
yeah, exactly. I just want you to know I come in peace. I hope you don't come at all.
I come in peace, you don't come at all.
You come over there.
Dogs are better pets than cats.
What did you say?
You know what I would say.
You like cats?
Of course I do. I lived in my life with 2 cats. No, I don't know if my mom got the second cat when I was still living there. No, I don't think so. I lived with a cat for the biggest part of my life, and that was the best part of my life.
That's rude.
Pet-wise.
That was very rude. You all heard it. The best part of Jörn's life was when he lived with a cat.
Dramatic.
Even though he's lived with me for years.
Because pets are very chill. That explains a lot, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm such more of a dog person. I don't care. I mean, I didn't mean to stick my tongue out so hard at cats. I like dogs better. I like their vibe better. Cats are rude.
Yes, and that's why they're better.
You're a cat.
They're not excited about everyone in their life.
You're not excited about anything in your life. Oh, here we are with another existing question. Aliens exist. 3, 2, 1. Agree.
Yeah. I mean, are we really that ignorant and arrogant to expect that we are the only living? There is going to be something out there.
Yeah, there's something out there.
The universe is ginormous. So there's going to be something out there.
Maybe your soulmate is on Mars.
Exactly.
And Jörn says, stop looking for them.
Exactly.
Because they're too far away.
If they're on Mars, talk to Elon Musk.
Long distance relationships are dumb and a waste of everyone's time and never work.
Well, long distance relationship to Mars, maybe.
Okay, aliens, you're welcome here too. Just don't bring your ghost friend.
Junk food should be heavily taxed. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Disagree.
Why?
Only because then when I want to buy it,
but you shouldn't.
I want to still afford it. I don't want it to be heavily taxed.
Yeah, but then if it's heavily taxed and it's expensive, you don't even want it anymore.
Heavily taxing something feels like an attack on my human rights to decide what I want.
But why isn't it not an attack on human rights to you if you want to take heroin? Why is it?
What?
Why is it not a human right to take heroin?
It is, I guess.
No, it's
you
not.
can do whatever you want with your own body. That's what I'm saying.
Because
I agree
you're gonna
with that.
You're gonna
do
come
whatever you want
to
with your own
jail
body.
for the purchase
You're breaking
or the
law.
Yes.
I'm not breaking a law by eating junk food, and you just
but you should.
You just compared me buying a bag of M&Ms to shooting up heroin. So, I think I'm the normal one here.
Is M&M's junk food?
I'm the normal.
M&M's is candies. Is candies junk food? I'm honestly asking. Like,
Are M&Ms healthy?
no,
But
but
it's
like,
junk food.
okay, okay. I just wasn't sure about the
Junk food means all unhealthy food.
Okay, I only associate junk food with like
It wasn't fast food.
fast food.
That's not what I said. It says junk food. So literally anything, like your Kinder Buenos that he has 900 up all the time. He's going to say he doesn't.
I probably haven't had any
He's
in
going to
half a
say he
year.
doesn't.
Look for them
All
anywhere.
of his chocolate in the cabinet that he only eats once a day,
Okay.
that would be heavily taxed,
Okay,
according
next
to him. Last two. The legal drinking age in the United States should be lowered. I agreed with you.
I mean, for the explanation, like before, who never was in Germany, you're allowed to drink like light alcohol, like wine and beer and like Prosecco and stuff at the age of 16, and all the hard stuff at 18. We don't have a regulation for 21.
And if you've never been to the United States, just in case, you have to be 21 to drink any kind of alcohol at all. The reason I said I agree that it should be lowered is because I think 18 is not a bad age. However, I think the one in Germany should be higher. And if I had my way, I would do the split like Germany does with beer and wine is okay at a certain age and then hard liquor at another age, but I would do 18 and 21. Because really your brain is developing so much at those years. And
Natural selection. Who's dumb enough to drink
into... It's not who's dumb enough. It's when you're allowed to drink, you do it. And so it's weird to me. I teach English.
I feel like it's the same with drugs that are off limits. Like that's what people argue. Like, is it gonna be lower when it's allowed, because then it's not the thrill of doing something forbidden anymore?
They're not doing it forbidden. This is what you cut me off, but I was saying that I've lived in Germany now 2.5 years, and the amount of 17 and 16-year-old kids that walk around on a Friday night that look a little bit drunk, it bothers me. And I know that we're doing that in the US, people are doing that. But I think it's easier to do it here, obviously, because it's legal. You can go right to the bodega or the Späti in German, the bodega, and get a beer. And you look at those kids, they're kids, it's babies. So I'm 18 and 21.
Kids age 15 are allowed to drive in America, which also...
No, 15 and a half you can drive with an adult in the passenger seat. 16 you can drive.
Still not good.
Last one.
Women.
Before you read it, celebrate that it's the last one. Jeez.
Women should change their last name when they get married. Okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we agree on that.
Who cares what you do? Like, all these old standards that you should because it's your man, like whatever. Who cares? Yeah. Literally. You can even change your name into something completely random.
Well,
afterwards.
in the US you can.
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah, I know,
not
but
so easy.
Like it's just.
You don't have to do that. I did do that.
Yeah.
I just chose to. I wanted to.
Yeah, of course. Of course, it shouldn't be banned from having the same last name. So.
No, I'm just saying that I'm saying you don't need to, but I am just admitting I did do it. I wanted to do it. I wanted us to have the same name. For me, it's easier legally, like to prove that we're actually a family. It's much easier to show that we have the same last name, going to hospitals, blah, blah, blah. I just wanted it to be easy.
And it is maybe for in case you have a child later, it's maybe also easier when everybody has the same name in case you break up and you don't want to go back to your birth name, then you still have the same name like a child and stuff. So
yeah. So anyway, do what you want. Take whatever name you want. Hyphenate them. Take the woman's name. Make a name.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay.
Those were 20 questions.
Yes, that's right. 20 whole questions. If you like playing along and you want to be part of the next game we play, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, because that's how these questions came about.
Exactly.
So that link is in our description box down below.
I thought that was really fun. That was like a little shorter, a little faster, and not like huge discussions. So I like that. And if you have any ideas, just send them to us. We'd love to do a second round of that.
That's right. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you really love us. And we'll see you in the next video.
See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.